You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's jelly.
Let's jelly?
Yeah.
Dr. Jelly?
No, instead of like, let's jam, it's let's jelly.
Let's...
This was the stupidest.
Let's rock!
This was the stupidest opening we've had.
Listen.
To the Inferno, welcome back to Resident Evil 4.
Welcome back.
I think
he's not sick anymore, even though you probably couldn't tell that.
According to Ian, I still sounded the same. It did not feel the same, I can tell you that much. I think.
Oops.
Whoops, what? Did you do something?
Oh.
Okay.
It's just an Xbox HUD that likes that I can pop up.
Oh, okay. It's not showing up on the recording, but yeah, there's a bit of a. Is this Xbox or?
Yeah, it's Xbox.
Oh, okay. I thought
Xbox controller.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like a Microsoft thing. Anyway, yeah, the HUD just doesn't want to go away. We'll be right back. And we are back. Let's hope the Xbox demons don't show up again.
Unless I want them to.
You want them to be back?
I mean, like, the Xbox HUD can, like, show some nice, like, performance stuff and other things.
Which Windows was it? Like 8 that was supposed to be. That looks like an Xbox home menu.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
that
it
one.
It was Windows 8, where it was like, oh, we're gonna make things like a nice format. Everything's like all together, and it's just like.
It would have been nice.
I never used Windows 8.
It would have been nice if, you know, every screen ever was a touch screen.
Yeah.
But
well,
it wasn't, so
that's also not the main problem with it is like, all right, you're making us use a whole new thing that does not like try to help incorporate how we used to do things with like PCs.
It was like a side game. I don't know what else to call it. It's like the side game for operating systems.
Yeah. I really don't understand. I really want to know what Microsoft was thinking around that time.
Because wasn't that the whole craze of the era of like, oh, every PC screen is also a touch screen. It's just like an iPad.
Yeah, that might have been it. All I remember is like seeing some memes about it.
Oh, the squares.
All I remember is like seeing some memes about it, and that's really it.
Are there any like dumb tech things like that you can think of like, how did this get through testing?
Well, I don't really remember much of like experiencing Windows 8 myself. All I just remember is like the whole like HUD and the whole idea of it, and it's just all I can do is like think back on how like what I was trying to do, and I think to myself, man, that was really fucking stupid. Because like it completely like got rid of how people used to work, and they couldn't do things that they could do like before, like with Windows 7.
Yeah, there's a reason why the school I went to, the computer labs, all still ran on 7, I think. Yeah, it's because
a lot of
7 just worked and it just didn't crash.
Yeah, and places didn't switch to Windows 10 for quite a while.
You gave this cat the glowing eyes meme. When I see titty.
When I see titty. When I see abs.
When I see abdominal, pectoral, tricep, bicep, deltoid process.
But yeah, no, like a lot of places, at least from what I remember, didn't switch over to Windows 10 for a while.
Not for a long while.
Probably because it was a little too expensive. Did you ever like experience Windows 8 or like use it a little bit?
I used 8, yeah. My family pretty much updated every single. Oh, okay. We got some Windows fans. It's not our fault 8 sucked.
Your Windows Phone will never come out. Just accept it.
Yeah, I used 8 quite a bit because
Wait, really?
my family just like upgraded to every generation. We're like, yeah, just go with it.
Didn't they use like Windows 8 for what is it called? The Microsoft like Surface?
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was called. Yeah, the Surface. And I mean, it did come with a lot of stuff that I just never used.
Yeah.
It's like getting a 3DS and only using the camera app. There's probably an entire ocean of potential.
Oh, I bought the 3DS, but
and
you know
I
what?
didn't use it for anything else.
I bought the 3DS, but you know what? The only game that's worth it is Face Raiders. Do you remember that, actually?
Yeah, I remember.
That was like one of the first games that I played, because it's like, oh, new system, but no, I didn't get a new game with it. So it's just like playing with all the things. That they even came with the AR cards.
Oh yeah, they did. That I lost them all on day 1.
I think I still have mine kicking around somewhere. Or I got like an extra set when I bought the Pokeball 3DS.
You know what I used to do back in the day before I had a smartphone?
What?
Was that I'd record the songs from Vocaloid concerts on my 3DS's camera app and then just watch it on there.
Oh yeah, you did! I actually remember this a little bit.
But it was a Chad move too because everything was in 3D. Man, old technology.
Old technology.
Although it kind of sucks because I recorded a shit ton of like video of like personal stuff on my 3DS, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, 2 external cameras, most like modern computers don't have a thing for that, so I keep getting, whenever I try to like look at a file, I keep getting like a picture-in-picture thing that I can't get rid of. I'm like, well, shit, now it's all just ruined. Unless I get like a very specific a 3D input thing.
I mean, I'm sure there's like some sort of software out there that can help you out.
There probably is going to be.
Because like, there's a lot of people that are trying to keep up the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection up.
And I learned about this just recently through Chugga Conroy's Black to White 2 playthroughs that people like successfully spoofed the Dream World apparently.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, no, isn't that still being worked on?
Or GTS. No, it was the GTS.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They're working on the Dream World, yeah. It's like, things like that, it's just, holy shit. Good, congratulations to everyone working on that. You are the lifeblood of the world.
Oh yeah. And maybe one of these days I can actually access and try out the Dream World and all that stuff, because I never did.
You never did that?
No.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm trying to think. It might have not, like, interested me enough, or it was also just, like, I just didn't fully know about it, or I just couldn't. Because, again, you know my whole internet situation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Never was, like, the greatest.
Man.
Oh!
I used to play on Dream World every day back in middle school.
Oh!
What are these guys?
Giant bugs, what do you think?
No, but like, why? This reminds me of the... Shit, what are they called? The Halo 2, the bug people that almost never come back ever again.
You're the Resident Halo...
I forget.
Master.
I forget what like the humans call them, but I know they're called the Yin Mi in the Covenant language. Yeah, I completely forgot, but I just remember the bug people from Halo 2 because they show up maybe like 1 or 2 times and then never again.
Oh. Fucking me.
Oh yeah, random tech things that bothered you.
Random tech things.
This didn't happen to me, but I'm remembering this old Fact Fiend video of they were talking about one of the iPhones that didn't, you know, it's a phone, right, but you couldn't call on it because the phone part didn't work. Because
I don't remember this.
I forget, I don't know which iPhone it was, but it was like if you held it up to your face like, you know, a phone, it wouldn't work because the hand covered up like the part where it would receive signals.
It's censored?
Yeah, because apparently the Apple designers didn't think people would hold a phone like a phone, they expected everyone to hold it up to their mouth, like on The Apprentice.
Oh, was this like very early on?
This was one of the earlier phones. Yeah. Whoops! Shit.
Get off me!
It's just one of those things of like, how did this get through testing?
Now again, like
I'm sure one person must have thought like, this has to be a bad idea, right?
Now again, like, was this like very early on for the iPhone?
It's one of the earlier iPhones, yeah.
Earlier. So there was. Ooh, okay, I'm almost dead. So there was iPhones before it.
Yeah, there were other iPhones before.
Okay, yeah. Now that's just fucking weird.
It's kind of weird to think how, when like the iPhone was the very first one was unveiled, people thought like, oh, that's a nice novelty item. This will never catch on. It very much caught on.
Oh, a novelty item. Yeah, no one's gonna care about this shit. I hate these guys. I hate these guys.
Bug bastards.
They go down in a couple bullets, but
Kind of random topic, but those big bug guys remind me of The Legend of Korra, when in the episodes where they're showing Avatar 1, sort of his story.
Yeah.
And how he went into the spirit wallet for the first time. He sees a ginormous fruit that falls from the tree. He goes to eat it. No, it's actually just a hive of the spirit bugs.
Oh.
And then when these guys are chasing him, he remembers that, oh, it's the bug plant thing, the fruit bug. So he knocks it out of the tree, throws it at one of the guys chasing him. The guy thinks, oh, it's just a giant fruit. No, it's a big whole lot of bugs. Then the spirit bugs just pick him up and then snatch him away, and he's never seen again. It's like, what did those spirit bugs ever do to him? Do they eat him, or do they just like drop him or something? I just want to know, like, whatever do they do to him?
Yeah, they probably just had like a nice bar of tea, a nice little conversation about the good old days. I wasted so much fucking ammo. Not happy about it.
Who cares? We're almost at the end of the game. Just go all Doom Guy mode for fun.
I can't do that. They don't. Look, they can drop some ammo at times, but they're not that generous. Those seeing this beetle.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me. Did you ever watch the Mummy movies? The
no.
ones with Brendan Fraser.
No, I never actually did.
What?
The only Brendan Fraser movie I watched was Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Man, you're just. I'm disappointed in you.
Which is also the first time I ever learned about the Daleks. Because a Dalek makes a cameo in it.
I'm still disappointed in you. You need to go watch the Mummy trilogy.
I went to the ride at Universal. Does that count?
You get You get 0.5 points. That's it.
Average day in Florida, am I right, buddies?
No. But you get half a point for that. You get half a point, but no, you need to go watch the movies because they're really great. But what the beetle reminded me of was like in the first movie, and they're the most prominent in that one.
Yeah.
There's like these scarab beetles. There's like these scarab beetles that just will just form like in just colonies in that movie.
Oh, okay.
And one of the most like really just gruesome and terrifying things is like they will just like swarm people, and it's like they'll just like cover them and just boom, done. They're dead. Just getting just bones. And it's even worse if they just like fell into just like a pool of scarabs.
Oh, okay. Is it just like the fire ants from Indiana Jones?
Basically, but I would say a little bit worse.
Okay, that actually brings me a couple topics about Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's right. The movie.
I
Movie
remember
came out.
in one of the original trilogy movies, I forget which one. They're serving like a plate of weird foods. One of them was just beetles, just giant beetles. I don't remember the context for it at all, but I just remember someone serving a plate of giant fried beetles.
Ugh. No.
And the other thing I remember about Indiana Jones is that no, I don't remember. No, I do remember. So the fire ant scene, apparently in the Lego adaptation for Indiana Jones, the fire ants.
Ouch!
They're a boss fight. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
focus
they
Ash.
are.
Did they really kaiju mode into a giant
Yes, they
person?
did.
And
I do remember this.
what the shit?
I do actually remember this because
That
the Lego
is-
games were the games I played the most on Wii.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and I love it. That is exactly like the dumb fun Lego games should be.
And that was in Lego Indiana Jones 2 because they already made a Lego Indiana Jones 1.
There was a 1 already?
Yeah.
And then
For Lego Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
But then Crystal Skull came out, and they're just like, alright, we gotta make a new one. But it's a little, but 2 is a little weird. It's not like your usual. It's not like your usual. It's not like your usual Lego game. With Lego Indiana Jones 2, it's more of like shorter levels, than just like one large one.
Oh, okay.
Now 2 starts off with the first 3 movies, and then they have 4. But they divide 4 into 3 parts. And each movie has like a different area, like somewhat small open world that you can explore and go to different levels. It's weird. It's like I gotta show you.
What?
Actually, maybe just like look it up. Look up the description on Wikipedia.
I'll do it later.
Why not? It'll add conversation to it.
Yeah, me reading Wikipedia for however long. That's in riveting.
It's just a short description. But yeah, no, like Lego Indiana Jones 2 was weird. It was interesting, but it was like weird. I mean, like in the first game, for the first movie, the final boss, you have to just fight like a bunch of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
In the first game for the final boss for the first movie. I know that's weird for me saying. It's all jumbled up. But in the second game for the first movie for the final boss, guess what they do again?
What do they do?
A kaiju boss.
Against?
Yeah.
Against what?
Indiana Jones. Well, Indiana Jones against a kaiju boss.
Oh, what kind of kaiju?
A lightning.
Oh.
Like it's a lightning shaped giant Lego figure. And how do they get that power? Oh, from the Ark.
The Ark.
Yeah. Yep. Are you just dumbfounded at this point, or?
The Jews. That's another fact from the video. You can thank the Jews for the Power Rangers coming to America. It's because when Saban was in Japan, he wanted to here's some Japanese shows we could bring over to America. And at the time it was airing, I think he was watching Zyuranger, which later became Mighty Morphin. And he decided, you know what? I'm putting all my eggs into the big Power Rangers basket because Zyuranger vaguely sounded like Jew Ranger to him. And because he was Jewish, he was like, this must be a sign from God. And you know what? Maybe he was right. The Power Rangers is a big thing.
Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, there's also, what is it called? Kamen Rider, I think?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
No.
You were very quick to answer that.
I mean, it didn't really get an adaptation in the U.S. So
it actually did.
It did?
Yeah. It did actually get somewhat of an adaptation.
Well, clearly nothing good enough compared to Power Rangers.
From when I remember, okay, I was a kid when I saw it, so my view of it's very much not fresh at all.
Actually, they did.
Like, there were some parts that were cool. Like, there's like, okay, there's a cool bat, like, etchy dude that's like, oh, he's so fucking cool, and there's like a fucking dragon, and then some shit. But then there's also aliens as well.
I'm pretty sure
it's weird.
Kamen Rider made like a cameo in one of the early Power Ranger finales where they show up as like the final bosses. There's like all that season's Rangers versus a bunch of monsters that turned out to be the Kamen Riders that I didn't know about. I was like, oh, that's where they came from. Okay.
I mean, that definitely seemed like an inevitable thing. Though if there was one Japanese show that immediately came to mind that's like, oh, let's bring it over, though I guess we technically kind of got something like it, was Takeshi's Castle, was it? That's the name, right?
You mean like the game, or?
No, the show.
No, yeah, that was a show, I think.
No, you might be thinking of Takeshi's Challenge.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think there was a show, yeah, Takeshi's Castle. It vaguely sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Think of Wipeout in a sense.
Yeah.
But much better.
Okay.
I also don't like this part.
We have one solution. One very big boom boom bang shingalinga wugga. Whoa!
Yeah, but there's two guys back there.
Oh.
Yeah, you see.
Sorry for interrupting. Did we ruin Bondage Night? I can see why you guys are upset.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, they run. Oh my god.
Yeah, but they also can take care of the other enemies.
Oh, friendly fire.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No, no, not like this. Get away from me.
Please, I don't like to be choked by strangers. Maybe Ada.
Walk.
Maybe
only Ada.
Are they blind? Are they blind or something?
Yeah, we fought one before.
Oh, I forgot.
Hot. Fuck!
Oh,
I forgot you can parry.
You walked right into that.
I don't. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Can you get out of this one?
Oh no!
That's not good.
This is why I hate this boss fight. You have to deal with two of these shitheads. Ooh! You have to deal with two of these shitheads with enemies fighting you. Ooh!
Oh no.
Fuck!
Oh! That's a big oh no.
This is not good. I do not like this. I do not like this one bit.
Throw snakes at him. Worth it.
Here, have a gift.
Pinata.
Oh, that guy has armor.
Uh-oh. That was my face when I faced.
Oh, you shit!
In Tears of the Kingdom, when I faced the Lionels underground, I was like, why am I doing no damage?
Oh!
Oh, they're all armored. That's why. Oh, you guys are not dead yet. Okay.
Oh, fuck. You. Oh, I like on how the music just starts going.
That
too.
started to get a little bit intense. Ooh.
Hi.
Let's back away slowly.
Ah! Ah!
You sounded like,
Oh, I killed one of them. Okay.
Oh, you did? Okay. You sound like Robert Freeman in the Boondocks when, Siri gained sentience and started calling the police on him. And he's freaking out.
Attack that dude, please.
If you really wanted to, could you get two of these, the claw guys, to fight each other?
I think so.
Cage match? Dude.
Fuck.
No, here's what you gotta do. You gotta keep hitting, like, the helmet so it echoes and rings in his ears and he can't hear you.
There are bells around here that you can...
Oh, audio.
There are bells here you can, like... Yeah, right here.
Oh,
But
just...
I've never used them because I'm more focused on the smaller enemies.
What if you also, like... shot the
Come
armor?
on.
What if you shot the armor? Would that also create a distraction?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, it broke. It's just a one-time thing. Okay.
You dead? He's dead.
Okay.
We're good.
Bad kitty, you were leaving scratch marks on the wall. It's a unicorn heart. Oh, okay. I thought those were its claws you were gathering.
No, it's a dildo.
Why is it pointed?
Because it's bad dragon.
I don't think those are pointed.
Hey, you never know. Someone might be into it. Alright, time to grab all the goodies around here.
Pillage and scavenge, okay.
Yeah. I still use too much ammo.
Holy shit, I just remembered a story I've been meaning to tell for about years that I just keep forgetting about until now. So, right now, the economy is doing not too well.
Yep.
Yeah, before the big 2008 recession, I started as a mini recession in class.
What?
When I was in first grade, we had indoor recess due to rain, right?
Yeah.
And so for fun, I don't know why, I started making a bunch of fake dollar bills. It was just like tiny slips of like green, blue, and pink paper with like 100, 300, 500 is on them. And I started just like, I don't know why, I just started mass producing them. And then soon enough, kids were taking them and they used it to trade for like crayons or like cars and whatnot.
It was actually being used?
Yeah, for some reason they started to actually use it, and I just created a micro economy. And I thought, oh, things looking pretty good. And then some fucko starts creating like $1,000, like 1,000 bills and 10,000 bills and like 1 gazillion bills, and pretty soon it all just spiraled out of control. As like all the original bills I printed lost their value instantly.
Oh no!
It's like, of course you want the gazillion, wakillion, gabagillion dollar bills. I was like, so of course all of mine got ran out of print.
Rowan, we had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch.
And of course it just spiraled out of control, like the Zimbabwe, like it made the Zimbabwe dollar look like a joke. Yeah, Ashley screaming, all of her Monopoly money just became worthless. All my apes are gone.
No, not my NFTs. Which actually, thinking about it, is it weird of me to think, oh hey, Batman.
What?
Him just suddenly just come dropping down on you?
Oh, okay.
like thinking about it, it feels weird when I think about it. Like, I haven't heard anything about NFTs.
Drink the Grimace shake. Drink the Grimace shake.
Drink it. Like, have you heard anything about NFTs in a while?
No, I'm pretty sure they've gone completely defunct at this point.
Good.
I think Mr. Bean making NFTs right as they dropped, like, in 99% of value was the final downfall. It's like, okay, yeah, if Mr. Bean's making his shitpost NFT, then yeah, it's over. Oh yeah, so yeah, the inflation story. Yeah,
that sounds horrible on its own.
Yeah, so all the money I printed just went to shit, and kids were starting to argue over, no, like, you can't trade this much for this, and like, no, my thing is more valuable, and the teacher had to step in like, okay, no more money. No more money.
So how many days did this go for?
Oh, it only lasted one.
Oh.
It was over a span of a recess.
Oh.
Hang in there, Ashley.
Damn, I was like wondering, oh, is this like does it go on for like a couple days?
No, it only lasted over one recess. I birthed and watched the collapse of an entire nation during recess. You ever seen the one Disney show, Recess?
Recess. I think so. Describe some of the characters, because I think I have an idea.
One of them's like kid, green jacket, red backwards cap. Another kid is orange cap. Another kid is like glasses.
Is one of them a girl with like an orange beanie?
Yeah, that's
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was a Disney show?
Yeah, it's Disney. Anyway, I learned that I only watched the movie where a guy creates a space laser to move the moon. Yeah, that's the only bit of recess media I ever consumed. It was that movie, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Is the show supposed to be like this? I was like, no, not even the slightest.
Not even close.
And I apparently learned about this one episode that actually teaches a lot about sort of the dangers of capitalism, where TJ essentially runs a sticker cartel as he essentially just becomes a sticker grifter at school. And it was just like, oh shit, they actually taught a really good lesson in a kids show.
Okay, no, this is later. That's later.
I'm always like impressed by shows like Recess or Arthur that teach really, I guess, mature and complex themes, but does it for kids and doesn't like hide too much or make them feel stupid or anything.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. It's like the one 9/11 Arthur episode.
I'm not sure if I remember that one, actually.
They didn't talk about the Twin Towers. Instead, they told the analogy through like a school fire. It was like
school fire.
Yeah, there was a fire that broke out in the school.
I think I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I saw that episode of it first, and I was like, and then just now I realized, or I watched a video on it that made me realize, oh yeah, that is a 9/11 allegory. It was like Arthur just like afraid of like people dying because his dad was trapped in the building for a moment.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to remember.
Or like Buster, who missed out on the fire because he was late to school. Like,
oh man,
I could have been on that plane that hit the Twin Towers. Or like Binky, who has like PTSD of the fire, and just like really mature topics. It's like, oh dang, that's like pretty, I don't know, well done. I don't know, just like.
Yeah, no, these fuckers can go invisible.
This entire segment reminds me of Lupin the Third, the Castle of Cagliostro, when they're in the dungeon part.
The one thing that I always remember from that video is like the villain gets crushed by like clock hands.
Yeah. Video? You mean the feature-length film? The debut cinematic project of Hayao Miyazaki?
Oh, I'm sorry for bringing it down to just video and not feature-length film.
Yeah, well, I guess the 4-hour Justice League Snyder cut was just a 4-hour AMV. Or an OVA.
Well, I'm sorry for just degrading it.
I still can't...
Are you offended?
Yes! I still can't believe Castle of Cagliostro was made in like 6 months. It's like...
6 months?
Yeah, I was like, how?
How? Actually, yeah, no, that's a great question. How? How do you animate something like that in 6 months?
Apparently, this was like one of the early rough drafts that Miyazaki was really disappointed. Like, this fucking piece of shit, this is like not even half of anything I have to plan. This was like stuff I cobbled together in the last minute. I was like, this wasn't even half of what you had planned?
What? Wait, how long is the movie?
It's only like an hour 30.
Okay.
But all the stuff that happens in that hour 30 is like, that's already like an entire...
Hi.
That's already like Iron Man through Endgame levels of content. Just like, how did you put so much, first of all, in an hour 30? And you wanted to put in more?
It's Hayao Miyazaki. The dude always just ate ramen and smokes and drinks alcohols.
There's a reason.
And he's still alive.
There's a reason he looks so depressed today.
What was that one mistranslated quote that got memed to hell and back?
Oh, it was like that pic of like Miyazaki is smoking and just saying anime was a mistake.
Anime was a mistake.
I mean that is a bit of a mistranslation, but
how much of a mistranslation was it?
I think it was the right idea, but way too simplified. It was like he doesn't like how anime. I think what he was trying to say is like he doesn't like how anime today. Oh shit! It's just like 12 episode main character harem isekai. It's all the same shit. Please make something more original. I think that's what he was trying to say.
Oh, you fuck.
Every single modern anime is the same. There's boring main protagonist. There's big titty waifu. There's lolly waifu. There's... It's all just please make something original. It's like... Okay, yeah.
Wait, there's a fish down here?
There's a fish, I guess. It's like... Okay, yeah, he is being kind of a jerk about it, but he's also... He is correct.
Kind of right about it?
No, he is very correct.
This way, I think there's something else.
What kind of reinvigorated my sort of like passion about Castle of Cagliostro was I stumbled across a channel called Bread Sword.
Bread Sword?
Yeah, he does kind of like analytical review and stuff of animated works. Editors, hopefully I remember to send him the link to put the stuff. Yeah, check out his channel and stuff. Shout out to Bread Sword, a channel with significantly more subscribers than us. But yeah, just the Bread Sword video. Recently did one on Castle of Cagliostro. Just like going over, just like realizing, holy shit, the amount of like the character building that he did with as little as like the first 2 minutes already says just a lot about a character and the way they move, the way they act, and the things they did, and like breaking media tropes, and just I never realized just how deep Castle of Cagliostro actually was that I couldn't appreciate it before. The Infinity Crown.
Look at that. 100,000% does because of the 5-color bonus. Hell yeah.
Royal Flush.
I'd also like to point out it was just down here.
In the...
Just getting that one thing. One thing. What else? This.
Yeah, Bread Sword also does a bunch of other, like, mainly Disney sort of videos. Stuff like, what's it called? Sinbad, or the Space Pirate Treasure Planet one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of... Oh, I'm blinded!
Oh, give me a break.
Seems like a nice vacation spot.
Yeah, just all those great films. Just... They're so good. That's all I gotta say. They good.
They good. They good shit.
Rats. You'll never cook it in the kitchen again, Ratatouille. Remy. I kind of hate how people call him Ratatouille. That's not his fucking name!
It's like Luffy with his name not being the One Piece. Or Ichigo's name not being Bleach.
My name is Metroid.
My name is Pokemon. My name is F-Zero.
I am Zelda because you're playing The Legend of Zelda. Call me Zelda one more fucking time.
I did accidentally get Zelda and Link mixed up a long time ago.
How could you?
I didn't know any better. I was just playing Smash Brawl with friends, and I'm like, hey, let's all play that Zelda. And then they pick Zelda, and I'm like, wait, no, this isn't Zelda. And then I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I just point at Link, and they're like, you dumbass, that's Link. That's not Zelda.
There was another...
I get my mouth shut after that.
There was a recent Factoon video of the designer saying, I forget which one. I think it was like Twilight Princess Link was like the least favorite behind the Zelda teams.
Really?
Because just the design aspect.
Okay, fair enough. I mean,
Apparently,
I love Twilight Princess. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. It was the first Zelda game I actually played on my own.
paraphrasing a video that I saw weeks ago, it was like the dev team didn't like that Link design because he looked too masculine. They like Link to be more androgynous, and then
More
once
like a twink.
once they pointed it out, I was like, oh yeah, Link is kind of super androgynous.
Honestly, I would say
And I think-
Ocarina of Time Link is more masculine than Twilight Princess. But that's just me.
I never realized, like, oh yeah, Link kind of isn't androgynous, and he looks best when you can't immediately tell, like, man.
Man.
It's like how apparently, when the very first teaser for Breath of the Wild came out, people thought that Link was a woman.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I could see that. And you know what? Why the fuck not? The future Zelda game, let's have a female Link. Just
Or like, let's just have Zelda as the main character of this.
or like
the
a
game.
playable Zelda, yeah.
Because I've seen some concepts of it's Zelda that is the hero this time, and she has to save Link, and I think that would just be cool.
That could be a fun concept.
Though going back to Twilight Princess, though the reason why they dislike that Link's design the most is because he's mostly more masculine instead of andron.
Yeah, that was like
Oh.
the thing they didn't like about that Link design.
The other thing about Twilight Princess, I love that game, but the issue is that Zelda game is probably the Zelda game that has aged the worst
Oh, you think so?
graphically.
Oh, graphically what?
Graphically, gameplay wise, still great, but graphically, it's because it tried to go for that sort of dark, gritty look. A lot of games tried to start going with around that time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in games with that sort of trying to go with that never aged well. Look at a bunch of Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 games. There are a lot of games that try to go for that dark and gritty style, but just don't look great nowadays.
I don't know. I think Twilight Princess still looks okay to me.
Yeah, it still looks good, but
probably 'cause,
it
to me-
hasn't aged.
To me, it didn't really fulfill the realism aspect all that well. It still looked really stylized to me, so I guess that's why it didn't age as poorly to me. It just didn't look super realistic, and that's not a bad thing at all. Games don't have to be that way, or like not all of them.
Do I make... Okay, I got 18 gunpowder. I can make one submachine gun round and one heavy grenade, one rifle and one submachine gun, or I make 2 submachine guns. The thing is, I know what's coming up next, and we're gonna have to wait for next episode for sure.
Okay.
But it's not gonna be fun. I'm just saying this right now, it's not gonna be fun.
Okay. I think for our final exercise, Carl Smallwood, he made this running joke of that Twilight Princess video of like, thinking of all the different links we could have, like Link the Twink, Lonk the Twonk, Lunk the Hunk. What are some more possible Link variants we could get?
Wonk. I mean, there already is, like, Wonk.
Lonk the Twonk. What about Lank? He has, like, really long arms and legs.
Just the Mr. Fantastic version of him.
Or how about Lynx the Sphinx? I mean, we already have
We're gonna make a whole multiverse.
We already have a Spider Ham. Why not Lynx the Sphinx?
Break's over, I suppose. Welcome.
Alright.
What can I interest you in?
Let's sell some shit.
Or how about, like, we saw Peter parked car. How about Lank the Tank? This is getting worse.
Well, look at all that. Almost getting a whole 200,000.
Whoa. That's a lot of money.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Prepare that. Prepare that. But I think this is probably a good time to stop this recording, I would say.
Wait, I remember this one 4chan green text. It was saying it had like a pic of Breath of the Wild Link, a certain bit of fan art, we'll call it, and the text just saying like, why did Nintendo make Breath of the Wild Link the most fuckable Link of all time? It's like, yeah, why did they do that?
I mean, they did. They really did, actually.
And don't even get me started on the Gerudo outfit.